What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor & Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Healthinex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor & Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor & Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, October the 27th. TODD DAVISON is with us, Artistic Director of Maples Repertory Theatre in Macon, Missouri. Good to have you here,
Thank
Todd.
you very much.
We're talking about Death Trap, right?
Death Trap, correct. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Tell us about Death Trap.
Death Trap is a comedy thriller, so it is very funny, but it's also twisty and turny and suspenseful. It's the longest running comedy thriller in New York history. It's the longest running Broadway show. Yep, it started in 1978 and ran through 82, and it just is a really, really crackling, good play. You watch and you're enjoying it, and then all of a sudden it just turns and you think, oh my gosh, that's not what I just saw. I can't believe that happens. Right when you go to intermission, you're going to think, what just happened? And everybody will be talking about, well, who's this and who's this? And it's gonna be a wonderful show.
Does it follow the movie?
The movie was made right at the very end of the Broadway run, and it starred Michael Caine and Christopher Reeve. And the movie is very close to the play. There's a few small changes in it, but the difference, and people really love the movie. It's a really good movie adaptation. But the thing about seeing a thriller in the theater is just the energy is just different.
Right.
It's lovely to watch it on the movie.
I know exactly what
but when
you're
you're
saying.
there and you think, oh my gosh, that person's just 20 feet in front of me, getting ready to strangle somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there is violence. There are things that happen that are life-threatening, but I don't want people to be put off or think it's going to be bloody or gory. It's not that. It's just suspenseful, and then things happen. You think, oh my gosh, and then it's all kind of moderated by comedy throughout it. So it's really, really a very well-written play.
You've got me convinced.
Yep.
You've got me convinced. It's a comedy thriller.
Comedy thriller.
And you're opening when?
We open the 23rd, Wednesday, October 23rd, and we run through November the 3rd.
Okay, so you're opening tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
October the 23rd, and you run through
November 3rd. So right through Halloween, so it's a perfect time.
So if people want tickets, the best thing they can do is go online.
That's exactly right, to maplesrep.com and pick up and they can just pick your seats and sell it right through there. I also want to tell real quickly that on Halloween we have an event every year called Soup and Spooks. It's just in the evening on Halloween, 6:30 in the evening. You come out to the theater and we have all kind of soups, like a soup buffet, and then we tell spooky stories and we read spooky poems and we sing spooky songs.
Now, are you doing that in the theater,
No,
or are you
it's
doing
in the
it
lobby
in the lobby
area, so you're sitting at the tables. So it's a kind of an informal cabaret with all the soup you care to eat, and then some ghoulish performances.
Okay, and can you buy your tickets online for that too?
I know, you just at the door. It's $10 at the door. So
okay, and all the soup you can eat, and all the scary ghost stories that you can have.
That's exactly right.
All right, TODD DAVISON, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you very
by.
much.
I wish you the very best of luck with Death Trap. Are you in Death Trap?
I am not in this one. No, it's a really great cast, but it's not me.
Okay, all right. So it opens tomorrow, October the 23rd, and runs through November 3rd. And you can go online to get your tickets, and you can even pick out your seats online. You just point it there. That's maplesrep.com. Okay?
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I wish you the very best of luck with that. All right. Maplesrep.com is a website, and, of course, the show is Death Trap, a murder mystery comedy. All right, now I want to introduce you to JON NELSON, who is with us from the Missouri Department of Transportation. Good to have you here, John.
Thanks, Paul. Glad to be here.
And you are here to tell us about a special day, which is coming up October the 29th.
Correct.
It's called Buckle Up, Phone Down, right?
Yes.
So what does this mean?
So Buckle Up, Phone Down is really a campaign or a message that we promote year-round, and what we're really doing is asking Missourians to take two simple actions that can make our highways safer throughout the state. And those two things are to always wear your seatbelt every trip, every time, no matter where you're riding, and then if you're the driver, to put the phone down. So we promote that all year round, but on Tuesday, October 29th, that's a special day that's been set aside to do events throughout the state to raise awareness.
Okay, will you have, or will there be more highway patrol officers out that day trying to get the message across to buckle up, phone down?
So there's actually not an enforcement campaign tied to Buckle Up, Phone Down Day specifically. We have several other campaigns throughout the year that do things like that, including seatbelts checks throughout the state.
Will you have the signs up, along the roadways, those electronic billboards saying,
yes, yeah.
Today is Buckle Up, Phone Down?
Yeah, we'll definitely have some messages out on the highway signs, maybe try to throw in a little bit of humor. Of course, there's nothing humorous about the situation overall. We're really trying to save lives and reduce injuries, but trying to get people's attention, really just to raise that awareness that there's two simple things that everybody can do every day that will make our roads safer.
Do you have any statistics on how many accidents are actually caused by people driving and texting? The one thing that just blows my mind is I've seen people on driving.
Yep.
They've got their hands on the steering wheel, maybe one hand, and they're texting while they're driving.
Sure.
That's about as dangerous as it can get.
Yeah, and it's more than just texting anymore. There's social media. You'll have people watching Netflix, tweeting, doing all sorts of things. Yeah, while they're driving. And, on your way home today, just look, it's probably the most easily observed poor behavior that is readily observant to most of us when we're out on the roadways.
Now, what about, if you got your phone connected through Bluetooth,
mm-hmm.
and you're driving and you're talking on the phone, is that dangerous? You've got both hands on the wheel, and you're just you're talking through your Bluetooth in the car.
Yeah, I think there are some concerns with that. There's research that's been done on that over the last several decades. Your brain is still kind of using space for that conversation, keeping that on, that takes some of the focus away from driving the roadway. Of course, it does leave your hands free, so maybe there are some advantages to that. But both of those things, I think we would encourage people to make wise choices and to think about how long those conversations are lasting. What are they talking about? Is it an emergency? Is it something they can speak, get done, and then get back to?
So it's
to the
better.
task.
It's better not to talk on the phone at all. But then it's saying if you've got a passenger in the car, is it okay to talk to the passenger?
Yeah, and one of the differences there is, that passenger is also seeing what you're seeing.
And
so
that passenger is like, hey, watch out.
Yeah, you've seen that.
Yes.
You drive into traffic and the conversation in the cars kind of ceases because that passenger knows, hey, something's going on here. Well, if they're on the phone on the other end, they don't necessarily know that's going on.
Exactly.
But Buckle Up, Phone Down really is about putting that phone down while you're driving.
Okay, that is October the 29th, but actually, why not do it today?
Absolutely.
And if you're driving right now and you're listening to us and you're texting, put that phone down. That's not good, because you're not only taking your own life in your hands, but you're also taking somebody else's life.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much, John, for coming by from the Missouri Department of Transportation. Something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu.